Kia ora, I'm Ruth and welcome to my backyard in Christchurch in New Zealand, and welcome to my introductory Shed Wars video. Now, some of you will be familiar with Shed Wars. I did start it in the last season, which was all the Northern Hemisphere teams. Realised pretty quickly that even though I know Northern, Southern Hemispheres have our seasons switched, trying to harvest throughout winter and get a good record of growth is pretty tricky. This year, for the 2021 growing season, it's awesome. There's going to be 2 Northern Hemisphere teams and 2 Southern Hemisphere teams. So I'm joining Team Southern Cross throughout our summer growing period to record how much I collect from the garden, all the produce that we make, as well as share tips and tricks along the way. So this is my introductory video, so just a little bit about me. We are growing things in our backyard garden in Christchurch in New Zealand. So you can kind of hear the traffic noise at the moment. We're kind of quite central Christchurch. We've got a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 9 garden beds plus a glass house. We've got our chickens who are awesome egg producers, and I like trial and error. Currently, over the last 23 weeks, also been growing a baby, and so the garden has got away on us a little bit, but no better time than having Shed Wars as a really good place to get us started, get us into it again, and get us really growing and sowing. So this is just a really quick start to say kia ora, hello. I'm looking forward to joining Team Southern Cross in this competition, but also my first tip or trick going forward is harvest with friends. It is so much more fun when you get to go into the garden and you get to pick things that you've grown and then work with friends to pod them. So that's what I've done with my broad bean patch that was behind me. I picked it all down. Oh, sneaky tip number 2 in it. Broad beans have a second life, so if you cut them off near the bottom, they'll spring up again, so you get a second crop of broad beans. So that's what I did. I went into the garden, snipped them all at their bases so that they can have a second growth. Then put the piles and piles and piles down. We had some friends visiting for the weekend. So we just sat and chatted and potted together, which is just so great. It's so awesome being able to share the produce, but also share some yarns while you're doing that. And then I weighed them, so a really good start. So thank you for watching my little quick introductory video. There'll be more coming out. I'm looking forward to meeting more Shed Wars teams, especially Southern Hemisphere ones, until we cross over when the Northern Hemisphere ones are really going. Enjoy your day / evening wherever you are, and I will see you later. Ka kite!